You're good though?
I'm chilling.
You don't need a drink or anything like that? A shot?
How are you feeling?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'll take one with you if you want. So you can
Okay.
walk off.
I love you, yeah.
Yeah, you want tequila or whiskey?
Tequila.
Tequila.
Cheers.
Cheers. Jazmine.
Cheers. Nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming.
No, of course. Sheesh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You looking for me, you can find me at the spot. Chopping it up with Jonah, we talking about what's hot on the block. Up in Dago, man, we bumping. Keeping it confidential, you notice how we coming, we in front. Looking for that real, better tune in and stick by. Put on for the city every time that I dip by. Getting to that gritty every time that we sit down. Promise you it's real every time that I get round. Come on. Been in the field playing, we work.
Welcome back, Barbershop Confidential, the podcast. Your boy Jonah. And today we have a guest. Her name is Jazmine. How you doing, Jazmine?
Good, how are you?
Good. So how do I know Jazmine? I don't. This is the first time meeting her. But one night on TikTok, it was super late. But your video was like one of the last ones that I saw. I won't tell you, but just like what it was, you call your woman cheating.
Yeah.
What made you want to like tell the story?
Yeah, so, thank you for having me, first of all.
No, thank you.
Appreciate you. Well, you took a shot. So yeah, I was scrolling through TikTok, same thing like you know, I was going through TikTok and I found a video of a girl talking about how found out her boyfriend was cheating on her through an Amber Alert. So, because his boyfriend got an Amber Alert on his phone, and so that made her like unlock his phone, and she started she started seeing shit, you know, on it. And so I was like, damn, like, and that's not the first video that I see of someone like sharing her story. And every time that I would see someone share the story, I'd be like I feel like mine like is this like the same, you know, like, or maybe even like a little bit worse.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what, fuck it, like I'm gonna just share it. Like the only thing holding me back was kind of just putting like that information out there. But I was just like, if no one knows what I'm talking about, like, why does it even matter, you know? Like, it's more for like awareness, if anything, like for girls to know like what the hell was going on.
How to look for it. Yeah. If you want to look, because es que busquen muerta.
La neta, tree. And so I was like, you know what, fuck it. And so I just had my phone up like on my pillow, and I was just like, all right, even me solté. Like, I just hit record mode. I just started, like, it just came out, like, honestly.
How long was it after you found out?
So that happened a year and a half.
Oh, so it's been
it's been a while. I've had
okay, time to like talk to people.
For sure, yeah. I would say I was like in a much better place than I was before.
So just because they probably haven't seen the video,
okay,
you caught him through an Amber Alert.
No,
that was the other girl, right?
Yeah.
You caught him. How did you catch him?
I caught him.
Cause I thought it was through the Amber Alert, but I confused them. That was the other girl.
Yeah. That was like the inspo of why I wanted. But I found out, like, the first time I ever found out was at one of his soccer games. So he plays soccer.
Oh, that's right. No, it's good. Yeah. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
You're good.
It's like when you watch a movie and you're like, hey, watch this part. Watch this part.
I know.
No, watch. This is great. It's good.
So yeah, I was at a soccer game. He played in Tijuana. Okay. So just like I was across the border, you know, and I'm recording him. And he had asked me like, oh, like record me for some highlights, like whenever you can, you know, like just so like get some cool shots like of him playing soccer. And so I was like, yeah, I got you. And he gave me his phone, and that's like not the first time that he had given me his phone. He had kind of like let me borrow it for like to play music in the car or something like that, you know. But I always noticed like something just always like never sat right with me, that he always had it on him, you know, like he was never the type to like put it down and forget about it. Always, or like cuando se iba a dormir under his pillow. Whoa. Yeah.
Red flag number one.
Right
here.
For real. I was like, damn. And so yeah, I started recording him. Y después de chiripa, bro, I was just like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna check. You know, like, it was just something in me, you know, like, and I was just, I started going through it, and I was like, first thing I went through were his texts. First thing. I was there, yeah. And then I was like, so las fotos is gonna be the messages, you know?
Right.
And so.
Was it an iPhone or an Android?
iPhone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just because if it was Android and you're not familiar with maneuvering through it.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, I look at the messages, and like right on top of his text and our text was like a person named like he had the name like 2 initials, as you see, like casual, you know.
The homie.
Yeah, the looking old boy. So I was like, I never heard of no. like, so I click on his name and then I start reading the chat, and best believe, bro, like, nasty text.
Sexting?
Yeah, sexting, bro.
No, not my ears.
No, everybody. No.
Ears watching earmuffs.
Age restricted.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. Like, I see, like, straight up, like, I just felt my heart, you know, like,
your stomach.
my stomach, like, it's unexplainable, you know, and that feeling is just like no other. Like, te cambia como persona, la neta.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, like, there's no way. And so I start going, like, further and further up, you know, and I was keeping an eye on it because I was like, he better not be looking over here as fuck. So yeah, I start scrolling up and she's like sending him like pictures, and yeah.
Was she cute? I always ask everybody this. Don't
Se le veía la cara.
Oh.
So you could try she was a cute dog.
So the butterface.
Si no pusieras la cara.
No face card.
Yeah, literally. So I was like, who is this girl? You know, literally I was like, who the fuck? And so I start going more up and more up. And I was just like, all right, like, that's all I needed to see. Literally, like, I'm like, that's it, you know?
Enough evidence.
Yeah. And so, I just hold it in because we were like in TJ to finish the game up, whatever. And his parents were picking us up right after.
So you still have to ride
So I still had to ride
across the border. No saying
For real, bro. Yeah, pie, wait.
Oh,
I was pie. I was like
the small talk. How'd I do, babe?
like this. Side eye for real.
Bombastic.
No, literally. And so, I was just, he could tell I was off, you know, like, he could tell something was wrong. And we're like walking out, like, to wherever his friends were gonna pick us up, and he's like, what's wrong, you know? And so I was like,
how long did it take him to, like,
right on.
Oh, right away.
Right away. Yeah, right away. He was like, why is she not talking to me? You know, because I literally just gave him his phone back. Like, I was just, yeah, like, I'm like, you know what's up. You know, like, I don't need to tell you. Like,
I known for a long time.
yeah, bro, like, estás peludo. Like, obviously, bro, you know, like, come on. Especially if you're doing it yourself, like, come on. We were walking out. He's like, what's up, dude? Like, what's up? And I was like, you know what's up, you know? And I was like, I don't want to talk about it right now. And I was like, let's get home. And then I'll talk to you about it. Like, let's cross. And then
that's scary. When the girl's like calm about it,
yeah,
you fucked up. Like,
yeah,
there's no like arguing unless like that's your personality. You like super chill or you confront people.
I would say I'm chill for the most part. Like, you really have to do something to piss me off. Like, it has to be like really, you know, like,
for real.
For real. But yeah, like, that ended up happening, and then we're like waiting outside for his parents. And one of the reasons why I didn't want to do it there, like, tell him what was up,
because of his parents.
Yeah, like, I didn't look at ponerse todo el show, bro. Like,
your son?
Yeah, bro. Like, there's no reason.
You're an adulterer.
Literally. And so, also one of the reasons why I didn't do it was because, like, earlier on when we were talking, I wouldn't say relationship because he, like, again, he never asked me to be his girlfriend.
Yeah.
He always said, like, that's something to come, like, I want to make it special, like, whatever. And so I was like, all right, like, whatever, I'll hold on it, you know. But yeah, told me about one of this crazy, like, a couple months into us talking, he told me about this crazy girl who was kind of with him through high school and whatever, and they ended up having a really bad relationship, and she was, like, basically blackmailing him, like, stalking him, like, yeah. And so he was like, that's why I hadn't been able to, like, have a girl and whatever. And so,
oh, that's a good lie.
yeah, dude, like, no buena, so, like, no buena, so, like, and I was just like, all right, you know, like, what, like, that's why I didn't want to act like that way, even though I wouldn't have, but I was just like, I'm not gonna be crazy.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like, poner otro show, like, no.
Yeah, but in your head, you're fucking ripping your hair out. For sure.
For a while, I was like, dude, I was fucking living. I was living. And
did he ever open his phone and see that?
Oh, he did, but
okay.
I left no trace. Yeah, I exited everything out. I was like
a pro. Your phone? What? Pictures? Messages? No.
And so, yeah, his parents ended up picking us up, and he started getting pissed, you know. So he started getting kind of like moody, and he started getting quiet. And so his parents was like, hey, what was up? Like, his parents asked him, like, hey, ¿qué traes? Or whatever, and he was like, nada.
Yeah.
Y acá como que, bro, like, you know, like, whatever. Entonces, pues ya sus papás nos dieron la línea, nos cruzamos, que traía una carota toda la línea. I was just like con mi carota, and we end up crossing him. We get to his house, and I was like,
right here,
I don't like that quiso. And so I was like, hey, let's go walk. You know, I just told him, pues ya sabía, like, and so I'm like, let's want to walk. And so, we go get go to 7-Eleven or something, like, to get an ice cream. Así le inventé algo. And so we started walking out, and I was like, who Woo! Like, straight up, bro.
That's how you miss a rap.
Straight to it, bro. Like, no playing no games. Fuck out of here, bro.
Did his jaw drop? Like, fuck.
No, he played it cool, dude. That's the thing that...
Oh, my guy.
That's like, bro.
Toxic kid.
Yo, and so I was like, he said, what do you mean? And I was like, dude, what do you mean? Like, look at your phone.
Gaslighting at 100.
Yeah, literally. And so he was like, no, that's my homie, like this and that. Me echó una mentirota, la neta.
He must be young, because right there, she knows.
No, yeah.
She saw everything.
That's where I could have been like, dude, give it straight up. Yeah, you know, like, no hay pedo. Ya paramos a hablar, and that's it. Pero también estaba way, bro. And I just was like, oh, and like, I believe you. And so
oh my God,
he ended up saying that this girl that was texting him was a sex addict, and that she would just like message him and was like texting him nonstop, which was the same crazy ex.
Oh, the same bitch.
The same bitch. Yeah.
Oh.
And so he was like, oh, that's her, and she like doesn't stop texting me, and I was like, bro, well, why are you replying? You know, like, what?
Why won't you block the number?
Yeah, bro, like, okay, she's texting you, tú siempre sí le contestas y whatever. And so we had like a good discussion about it, and I ended up leaving, and I had to work that night. I worked at the time I worked as a host at a restaurant. So you can imagine, but that shit was fucking
rough.
I was like, whatever. And so we keep talking, like, le sigo hablando. We stopped talking for like a couple weeks, y luego nos dimos como para ir a comer, and we ended up like kind of fixing. Well, we did end up fixing squash. Squash the beef. Yeah, and so I was like, all right, like, you're good, whatever. And so I was like, but if I find some shit, like, let me find out.
You told him?
Yeah, I told him. That should have been enough for me.
Yeah.
I should have been like, bro.
You're a second chance giver. Okay.
Yeah, and so at the end, we keep talking, and there's just shit that's sus, you know, like when we start dating, when we keep talking, just weird things, dude, like weird stuff. Example, like we went to a hotel one time with TJ, and we stayed there at night, and we like went out to a club, and like midnight we went out, and we came back like at 1 a.m, and he was like, hey dude, like, I'm so sorry, but my homie needs me right now, like he did, bro.
Like, saying that out loud, does it like...
You know, I know, like, just to put into perspective, you know, it's like a shit that I literally was just like, alright, like, I would just let it fly by. He was like, hey, I need to go, like, give him a ride. He's asking me for a ride, like, bottle or whatever, and I was like, alright, like, hand me your shit. Voy contigo, obviamente. And he's like, no, like, stay here, like, it's pretty well. Yeah, and he's like, I think que es un pedo, like, with police and all that, and he's like, so I don't want you to get involved. Y pues ahí me quedo en el hotel, y yo como pendeja, ahí me quedo. And like, bro, a whole other country, you know? And I'm over here like, what do you mean you're leaving me alone in a hotel?
In that random hotel.
Yeah, and I ended up falling asleep. I fell asleep, and I woke up when he came back and like knocked on the door or whatever. And so that night he knocked out, and I went through his phone again.
Didn't even change your password,
bro. I know. I went through his phone again, and I found some other shit, you know? Yeah, same girl. No, bro. Yeah, literally. Fuck.
Fucking the whole record.
And so yeah, like, I see like things like that, you know, or I would just notice him stuff, like little things, or he would never leave his phone behind. He started not leaving his phone behind anymore. It's
like at all.
Like, que outside a gas station, se bajaba por su teléfono. You know, like, así desconectaba la música por todo. He would take the tunes off. I'd be like,
he's all disconnected Bluetooth.
Yeah. And so it was just like, alright, cositas así. Eventually it led up where like he had told me that like this was kind of like the deal. What ended like everything went downhill from here. He told me one time like, hey, I'm getting my family and I want to go to Puerto Vallarta. Like, we're going on a trip. And so I'm like, oh, chill, bro. Like, have a good time, you know, like enjoy it, whatever. They go out on this trip, and he's not texting me like at all. Like, he's like, hey, dude, I have really bad service out here. Like, no matter, señal. I'll text you when I can. And I was like, cool, like, don't worry about it. Like, send me a text whenever you can, you know, like, no pressure, like, chill with your family. Yeah, and so...
chill as what?
Bro, I was saying esto, bro. And so it was just like, send me a text whenever you can. Period. Obviously, he didn't do that. Like, it was just, like, very cortante. And so, when he comes back, I was like, hey, how was the trip? He's like, good, but just don't bring it up. Me dijo, porque nos llevamos a mi hermana, y mi hermana no sabe que fuimos.
What?
I see, like, he was like everybody went but my sister. He's
and
like,
she didn't know?
And she did. I see, bro. And so, and now. Now I know, like, that reason was because, like, he didn't want me to bring it up at all because his whole family didn't know that he went on this trip.
Oh shit.
You get me? Like,
oh fuck, okay.
Like he was like, hey, don't bring it up at all.
Yeah.
Like, eso, pues yo no decía nada nunca. I was like, alright, you guys went on the trip and y ya, like fue todo. Y yo echó con maña, o sea, plan con maña, ¿sabes?
Yeah.
And so I never bring it up, whatever. And eventually this ex, whatever, this crazy girl starts, she somehow gets my phone number. So maybe one time that they were together or something, como que le dio los mensajes con
el
novio.
He had you under.
Right? JP.
So, the girl texts you.
Yeah.
So she somehow got your number.
She somehow got my number. She starts.
So who's JP?
Yeah. Oh, dude. He had something for the initials, you know, like putting that as a contact.
So that's easier that way.
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, she somehow gets my number and she starts like sending me like nasty texts, you know. She starts calling me and I
like calling
me. And I remember one of these times I answered and I was at work and I saw like a random ass number call me and I was like, yeah, whatever. I picked up. Me fui atrás y lo contesté. And I was like, oh, who's this? And you could tell that they were together. And so she was like, she took his phone and she was like, who are you? Like, who's this? Like, así, loca. Like, you could tell she was fucking insane.
Everything he described
and more. Like, I was like, damn. And I literally had to put the phone like this because she was just yelling.
Damn.
Yeah, and she's like, who the fuck is this? Tell me your name. Like, blah, blah. And I was just listening and you could hear him in the back.
Was he like, stop?
Yeah, he's like, give me my phone. Like, like, whatever. And I was
like,
the
homie JP. We play soccer together. Stop.
No, bro, for real. She just sounds like a girl. Literally. But I was like, all right, whatever.
Es gay.
Es joto, güey. So yeah, I'm like, whatever, I don't say a word. I was just like, damn, like she's real. You know, like this bitch is real,
this
bro.
Bitch really exists.
Yeah. And so I hang up, whatever, and I text him. Yes, like I was just like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on, whatever. And so ever since that day on, she just was like harassing me, dude, like through text.
Fuck.
Like she had my number, so there was no way, you know. And so I would block her. She'd message me through WhatsApp. I block her through WhatsApp. Like she would call me through unknown. Y así, like
damn.
Loca. And so eventually, like kind of fast forward, we would have talks about it, you know, like we would
you and him?
Yeah, like me and him, we would be like, dude, like what the fuck is going on? He's like, dude, I don't talk to her. Like she just pulls up to my house, like randomly. She knows where I live. Y así, no, and I'm like, arre.
It's his wife.
Yeah, no, dude. And so this one time, this is like I said this part in the video too. This one time, my grandma, we were throwing her a big party. She turned 80 years old, and we were like, dude, toda la familia, literal, dude, todos de Guadalajara, todos vinieron. Era un fiestón. Yeah. And I was like, hey, come through, you know, like my best friend's coming through, and I want you to be there. Like, I want you to meet everybody, whatever. And
so we're not gonna just skip.
Yeah.
Still gave him a
bro, I was saying. Yo también estaba bien, güey. So I can't even be mad, you know, like yo me presté, la neta. And so we end up going to the party. We're like there chilling. Not even like 10 minutes that we're there. We're sitting in the table and we had just got our food. Nos acabamos de servir la birria, whatever we're eating.
Of course.
Yeah, bro, munching about a munch. Like, and he was like, he got a call. Y se me hizo raro porque se fue hasta enfrente de la casa.
Damn.
Porque era la casa y luego tenía una yarda atrás y una yarda enfrente. Era la casa de mi tía.
Oh.
And he was like, he got the call y se fue enfrente de la casa. He's like, oh, I'm gonna take this real quick. And so I was like, okay. Y pues se va para enfrente de la casa and he texts me and he's like, hey, come here. And so I was like, and so I go out, you know, I go out and I'm like, oh, what's up? And he's just shaking. He's like la cara, se le cambió la cara. Like he was just, I knew something was up, you know? And I was like, what's up, dude? Like, what the fuck? He was like, I'm gonna leave. And I was like, why? And he was like, because this girl knows where I'm at.
Damn,
yeah.
She had the GPS on my boy.
Got a tracker on it. And so I was just like, all right. And so I was like, really? Like, you're going to leave? He was like, yeah. And so I was like, all right, leave. And so he ends up dipping. Like, he literally just starts walking off. He didn't drive there because we Ubered there.
This is in TJ?
No, this is here in Chula Vista.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he just walks
off.
Home or whatever.
I don't know where the fuck he was going, but he just starts walking off.
Yeah. He's like, she'll pick me up. She knows where I'm at.
Got the pin.
Yeah.
Bro. And so I was like, all right. He starts walking off and like not even a couple steps he had took, dude. Like the girl pulls up, bro. Así. like swerving.
Oh, some thug shit.
On some fucking thug shit, bro. She pulls up, whatever, and she ni paraba el carro, bro, cuando ya se estaba bajando la morra.
Oh, fuck.
Like, todavía el carro le estaba dando, bro. She, like, got off hella quick. And
towards you?
Towards me and him. Because I was standing there, but he was, like, he had came back because he had seen her, like, pull up, you know?
Holy shit,
yeah.
dude.
And so I was like, when I saw her, I was like, oh. And then I look at him like, what the fuck? You know, it's about to go down. Y primero se le lanza a él.
Oh.
So she goes straight at him. Yeah.
He's the problem, ladies.
And so she goes straight to him and she's like, pinche pendejo, whatever. She starts cussing him out, just like punching him. And he's like this, just taking the punches, you know, like
Was
literally.
she small, tall?
Short ass girl.
Okay. Now is she cute? Now that you saw her, is she cute?
No, she's not at all.
What are we doing, bro?
With that attitude,
what are we doing, bro?
With that attitude, I'm like,
yeah,
nah.
that's true. Actually, yeah, you're right.
Even if she was, you know, like
could have been Kim
crazy.
K. Like,
yeah, bro.
That bitch is ugly.
And so I was like, damn, she's fucking him up, like, for real. And he was like, bro, vete la verga, like, whatever, telling her. And she was like, nah, like, you want to do this? And then she's like, we've been dating for 7 years.
Damn, my boy had a long-term commitment.
Literally, bro. Literally. I was like, God damn.
7 years?
Dude, 7 years.
7 years.
Like, we've been dating for 7 years. Like,
dating, not even like,
yeah.
That's my man.
I was like, all right. And so then she comes at me. She starts swinging. And
no fucking shit.
Yeah. I've never gotten in a fight. So I, like, literally just grabbed her. All I could do was, like, grab her hands. I froze. Like, I was just like, no la dejaba ir. Literal, like, she had me against the car, but I had her hand, so she couldn't do shit. She was just trying to, like, punch me, you know? And I had her down here for real.
Your family was there. They didn't come out?
But they were in the back.
Oh, the back bag.
Yeah. So then I, like, I let her go, and I go get my cousin. And I was like, bro, come. And my best friend was there at the time. And so I was like, dude, come through, you know, like, fucking come through, like, help me out. And
help me.
Everybody, toda la familia, salgan. Literally. And so they end up coming to the front, and my cousin starts recording, you know, like, oh shit. Yeah. So she was like, to have the evidence, like, what the fuck. And so this girl ends up, like, going crazy. I called the
police.
No, I didn't call the police. I should have.
Yeah.
I called the guys that I was talking to at the time. I called his sister. Oh. And I was like, come pick this dude up. You know, like,
he's getting beat up.
Yeah. He's on the floor, bro. Literally. And so I was like, dude, come pick him up, whatever. So she comes, picks him up. Y yo todavía de más, güey, bro, me voy con él.
Oh. Bro. Literally have some girls swinging on you and you're like, it's okay, baby.
Yeah.
It's just a misunderstanding.
You still got me.
I'm gonna hold you down,
I'm
baby.
a rider. Bro. And so I was like, all right. So I go home with him, whatever. And we, like, end up again, like, talking about it or whatever. And I was just like, dude, there's no way, you know.
Did
like,
y'all apologize at least?
Oh yeah, dude. He felt like he had been telling me throughout the relationship, or throughout, like, us talking. Yeah. He's like, dude, like, you deserve better. He would always tell me, like, you deserve better, you know, like, you don't need to be putting up with this shit. Yeah. Like, there's no reason for you to be stressing. And I know this girl's crazy, pero pues yo tampoco. He would play the role like
the victim.
You know, like, dude, like, pobrecito, así como, like, poor me, like that, you know. And so that's what would get me, because I was like, bro, like, I want to help you, you know, like, I don't want you to feel that way, like, what the fuck. Yeah, see. So yeah, like, we just ended up. I ended up telling him that shit just wasn't gonna work out, and so a couple of weeks later, like, we weren't talking anymore, but we were still, like, texting, you know, and kind of keeping in contact or whatever you could call that. And so this one time, he's like, we stopped talking through the phone, like, we never even had, like, an in-person talk about this. So like, a couple weeks later that happened with my grandma, he went to work to San Marcos because he worked in, like, construction and stuff. So he went to work over there. I don't know where he was, somewhere over there, like, pretty far.
North County.
Yeah. And he was working over there, and he was, like, on a work trip. And he was like, I won't be back in, like, a week. And so I was like, all right. And so he goes to work on this work trip, and through that, like, during that week, this girl starts sending me pictures of them on the Puerto Vallarta trip.
Oh, that bitch.
On the vacay, all the vacay pics.
She was there.
She was there, bro. She starts sending me pictures of them at dinner, like, nice like nice
Smiling.
dinner. Así, bro. Their feet así en la playa. Oh, bien a gusto,
no.
bro, tranqui. Like, I'm just like, what? And every time I would show him these pictures, he'd be like, oh, those were old when we were talking. Bro, like, straight up capping, bro. Like, capping. Like, I was like, all right. And I was like, you know what, dude? Like, there's no way, you know? Like, there's no way you're fucking me está haciendo la cara de todos modos. Like, after all this shit, like, de todos modos, really? Like,
you can't even be honest and shit.
Yeah. Like, just fucking have the balls to be straight up and be like, yeah, you know, I am fucking cheating on you and whatever. I'm still talking to the girl. Like, I think that's what I needed to hear, you know? Because I would just, like, brainwash myself. Like, literally, I was just like, all right. Like, I would just keep believing him. And so, like, the deal breaker. And I was like, if he was really on that trip with her, because there was still like something in me that kind of believed him, that he was with his family. Yes, bro. I still believed him. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do my research. And I was like, I'm gonna match that picture with the hotel room, and if that shit matches, I know. Yeah, I was like, I know for a fact. So I do my FBI shit, bro. Like any fucking girl would. I know any fucking girl would do that shit.
Any crazy?
Yeah. There's different types of crazy, you know.
Yeah, the FBI crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, and so. I go on hotel website, whatever, and I search it up, and I was like, damn, like they fucking match, you know, like they're at the same hotel, like there's no way. And so I clearly remember it was a picture of him sleeping, like, and she took a picture of him sleeping, literally, and he had like his eyes closed. See, bro, literally. And so she was like, when I saw this picture, I was like, I had told him. He was like, oh, that was my cousin that took the picture of me.
Oh my god, bro.
Todavía, bro, todavía echándole más leña al fuego, you know. I was just like, dude. And so he's like, yeah, like that was my cousin, whatever. And so I was like, all right, you want to be lying? Like, here are the fucking receipts. Look at what I put up. So I sent him the stuff, and I was like, dude, there's no, like, we're done, you know, like I don't want to talk to you, like there's just no reason like for you to be doing that. Y de todos modos, bro, he was still trying to like cover himself up, and that was like the last. Come clean. Exactly, bro. And so I would just I remember that night I was like, don't ever reach out to me again. Like, I don't want to ever hear from you. Like, please just let me fucking be, you know, like. I know you're gonna reach out. He's like, nah, bro. I was like, I know, like, just don't, you know, like, I don't want to hear from you, like, whatever. Y desde ese entonces, bro, like, nunca hablamos.
That's it.
Like, ahí quedó, ahí murió. Gracias a Dios, bro, because it was like an era. Like, it was.
How long was that whole?
That was like in a year and a half.
That whole thing lasted like a year and a half.
A year and a half.
Fuck.
Que yo ahí todavía, like. He never asked me out either. Like, it was just always something. It was always something, you know, that was like kind of on the works. But yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. Y luego, and I'm like, dude, no es por nada, ¿verdad? Pero he would come y daba la cara en mi casa, you know, with my family. And then I would go with his family, and same shit.
They never said nothing?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, they could have known. They had to know something.
He's Mexican?
See.
I wonder if his parents, because my mom would never let that shit slide. I can't even joke about it. My mom gets mad at me.
No, yeah, because it's just not some shit you do. Yeah. You know, like gotta respect you, and just human to human. Like, you gotta be fucked up in some way, or like have something in your mind like different that it makes you do that shit, you know? Because no regular person does that. Nah. Like, absolutely not. Nah. Like, that's not okay.
At all,
dude. Like, it fucks a person up. Like, literally, like now
and like to keep lying. And like at one point you'd be like, all right, yeah. Like, you got me. Yeah. You got it, big dog. Yeah, that was me. That's my wife or girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah. But I'm glad it happened to me. You know, like now I'm happy it happened to me.
That's
like,
a rough life lesson.
Yeah, like me being young, because si no, ¿cómo voy a aprender, bro? Like, literal, you know? So now, like, whenever I go into my next relationship, like, I know what I want. And like, I know.
You know what signs to look for.
Yeah, bro. You can ignore all the red flags, bro.
Yeah, you had them all.
Yeah. And so, yeah, that's what happened. And it was an era. Like I said, on the video, I was like, it was my little telenovela era. Yeah. It was insane.
Like, literally.
Yeah, literally insane.
Like, even her attacking you is part of a novela. Yeah. How were the comments? I didn't go through the comments because, like I said, I was probably like already like.
No, you're good.
What I did was like, oh, she has Instagram, and I was like, I like, you know, not bookmarked it, but I was like, okay, remember to like reach out, and then I knocked out. What were the comments mean?
No, everybody was like, there's a lot of girls on there. A lot of them being like, oh, girl, like I feel you, you know, like.
Did you do a video of that, like of the comments? Like, oh, no, okay, see, there's so many.
No, yeah, I didn't. I just did that one video y así lo dejé. Ya no puse nada más.
But they were being nice to you because they be mean in the fucking.
No,
comments,
dude, they be reckless. A girl was like, she had put, okay, but you should be smart enough. Like that was the first word. Así, you know, like being. Well, straight up, she was straight up, but I was just like,
she's not wrong.
Yeah, but I was like, if you were in my position, bro, like, I te quiero ver, you know, like everybody's gone through that. Like everybody's been head over heels for someone and just been like, whatever. But yeah,
dumbass mistakes. Yeah, damn, that's a rough lesson.
Yeah.
Did you tell your family?
Oh yeah, dude, they knew like the whole like halfway through when like that time, like that year and a half, they had seen like I think my mental health was just like going down the drain too. I started getting a lot of acne. And I'm not really like the type to get a lot of acne like that, like naturally. I do get pimples like here and there, but I started like breaking out, like getting rashes like all on my chin.
Oh damn.
And my body was just reacting to it, you know, like just
stress.
Yeah, like your energy doesn't lie. You know, like my family felt it. My mom knows me more than anybody, my brother too, my dad, and they'd all be like, dude, like ¿qué onda? You know, y hubo un punto donde yo y mi hermano tuvimos como problemas porque he didn't like that fool at all.
Oh.
And so he was just like, bro, there's no way you're still talking to him.
Yeah.
Y cosas así, you know, y pues yo también me ponía mis moños and it would just not work out. So, like for my brother to be like, you know, he's 25.
Okay.
So I mean, he's just looking out for me like any brother would, you know, and so he just knew what was up and he was like, there's no way. Pero sí estuvo difícil.
Yeah, I bet your parents hate him.
Oh, I mean, he was a good, like, don't get me wrong, era buen muchacho, you know, like, sí tenía...
Still defending him.
No, not even that. It was
Come
just
get her, bro. She still loves you.
Dude, like, I don't know, like, sea lo que sea, sí me trataba bien, you know, and, like, he never disrespected me. Like, except that. I mean, that was a fucking disrespect. But, like...
He never hit you?
No, yeah. He never hit me. Like,
never called you a bitch or
no,
anything?
never. Like, he never used that type of language or, like, se alteraba conmigo, you know? Like, he was always very, like, chill about everything. And we just had, like, I'm saying again, sea lo que sea, like, we had, like, a really good, like, communication, you could say, like, in other stuff. Not that.
Not cheating.
No, yeah, not cheating. But in other stuff, like, sí, hablamos bien. And he was, like, cool, you know? Like, he was literally, like, my best friend. Like, you would see each other every day, whatever. But, pues fuera de eso, nah.
Damn.
Valió ver.
Did he see the video?
No creo, bro.
No?
I don't know. I wasn't really checking. Nah.
No?
No.
You know those videos, they get around.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I had posted a video. I didn't even take the video. My friend took a video of where she lived. This lady would always get picked up every day by a car. Same car every day.
Y lo puso y lo vio.
And she recorded him and she told me, she's like, that's her Sancho. That's not her husband. Like, he picks her up every day. They go down the block. Not even like to a hotel. Yeah, like down the block. She sees the car shaking for like 30 minutes or so.
Nah.
And he spins her and drops her off every day, like Monday through Friday type shit. And I was like, oh, send me the video. I'm gonna post it. And so I did like a little voiceover on it.
Making some views.
Yeah. I put it on my Instagram. I was like, oh, you know, watch out, Chula Vista, 5 days a week. Lady gets her Sancho on or whatever. And I put it on TikTok and I was like, it didn't do nothing on Instagram. Like, no likes, no even replied to it. I was just like, whatever. And I put it on TikTok. That shit blew up.
Nah.
Yeah, it had like fucking 500,000 views. I was like, what? It was too much though, because it was like blowing up. I was like, yo, people were commenting and I was like, they were being mean. I was like, I don't even know who this person is. Like, like, you know what I mean? I was like, fuck, man, they're toxic in there, in these comments and shit. But I think it got up because I asked my friend. I was like, hey, have you seen her? She's like, no. She's like, I think they saw the video.
Oh shit.
Because I would have random people were like, hey, bro, you're going viral on TikTok. And I was like, yeah, I know. He's like, I was like, you saw it? He's like, yeah, it popped up. And I was like, damn.
Everybody in the city, bro.
Yeah, so she probably got caught. Because people were in the comments like, not Chula Vista. Oh, I know where that is. I live by there.
Stop.
And I was like, fuck, lucky man.
She's like, hey, pick me up in the back street.
People were like, oh, that's my wife. Leave her alone. Why you hating? And I was just like, damn, y'all crazy.
Damn, dude. Yeah.
That was like one of my first TikTok videos ever. And it blew up. And I was
That's
like,
crazy.
I had to take it down. I was like, it was annoying. After a while, they keep talking shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is annoying.
It'd be the randomest shit that blows up too.
Yeah.
You know, like the things you least expect.
Yeah.
Add me only one video.
But like you telling the story and it probably got some like traction, right?
Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody loves the Metiche story. Like,
honestly, bro, todos quieren saber qué show. La verdad.
And you never heard from the girl again?
No.
You never found out her name or nothing?
I did know her name,
you don't
and
have to say it.
yeah, and I knew like what type of relationship they had before. You know,
so it was like toxic.
Oh yeah,
I imagine
for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Like it was really bad, and so I was
damn.
Yeah, but I want to hear your story, bro.
Oh, bro.
Like briefly, you don't have to go on depth.
Like the crazy part is, it was like it happened twice.
Okay.
The second time, I knew the guy. Like it was all messaging, so it was like nothing that I like. Not even like nudes or anything. It was just flirting.
Yeah.
The first time she had asked me to like do something to her thing, and I was like, all right, give me your password, you know. And as I'm like, because you know, back it'll tell you like if they're active, like if they're online or whatever. And so this guy started sliding a DM, and I was like, oh, you know, I'm gonna pretend to be her, you know, like. He was like, "Oh, what's up, cutie?" And I was like
on Messenger?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, "I got a man," and he would be like, "Oh,
I got a man?
what's that have to do with me?" Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, so what? Like, you know, come over here." And I was just like, "Yo, this bitch, does she be entertaining dudes like this?" And then the next time, it was me reading the messages where he was like, "Ah, fuck him," you know. And this is somebody I knew. I was mad. I wanted to light him up, but I didn't. But he was just like, "Oh, you know, like." Me and your name sounds better than his and yours.
So he knew.
Yeah.
Like,
and so she was replying like, oh, you think so? Like, you think we'd be cute together? And I was like, oh, you grind. But like that feeling of like reading it, you're like, fuck.
you think you know a person. You know, like you really think you know them. And like, you're like, you could be so close to them and you're like, they could still do that shit. That's like, what blows your mind. Yeah.
How can you do it? Like,
literally.
Yeah. And then I can't even be mad at him because like, that's what guys do. We all do shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, at one point, we're going to be like, fuck your boyfriend. Like, you know, we're all going to take our shots and shoot. Mm-hmm. It's her. You know, you have to be like, you should be like pushing that away or deleting or like.
Don't want to stop it. Yeah.
Don't entertain it, you know?
Exactly.
So, but yeah, that shit hurt.
Damn, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah. And then there was like so much other shit. It was a very toxic situationship. Yeah. It was bad. Like violent bad too.
Yeah. And then even going into like your other relationship, you know, like after that, it's like you just hold off on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, or even trying to talk to someone, you know, there's just like a lot of things that you're just like, oh, like, let me look out for this. Or if you do this shit, like, I know if you keep your phone on you, I know damn well you're doing some shit, you know?
Yeah.
Or something
my
like
trust issue was like in hell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
For sure. Like, I went through like a fuckboy phase where I was like a piece of shit for like a good minute. And then I met my girl and then.
How'd you meet your girl?
At the club.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. I don't want nothing type thing. Like, okay. My mentality was just like, I'm just here to have
having fun. Yeah.
I don't want, I even told her, I was like, I don't want your name, your number, not even your IG, nothing. And she was like, okay. Like, and we walked down and she's like, what's your IG? I was like, I told you.
You're like, let me get your address.
Yeah. She's like, what's your IG? And then from there it started. But that's my first line to her. I was like, I don't want your name. I don't want your number. I just want to dance. And she was like,
¿Y de ahí?
Yeah.
Se enamoró.
The least you expect it, you're going to find somebody who's not a piece of shit.
For sure.
So, a year and a half, did you go to like therapy or anything like that?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Damn.
Right after.
Immediately?
The day after. No,
you hung up, you're like, book my appointment.
No, yeah, I did go to therapy for a couple months.
Did it help?
It did help me, yeah. I think more than anything, just like having someone that doesn't know you give you an opinion, you know, because I would talk to my cousin, I would talk to my best friend.
Yeah, but they're biased.
Exactly. Like, cada quien tiene su punto, and you're going to hear all types of shit, you know, and that hasta te vuelve más loca.
They'll listen, but they'll call you like pendeja.
Yeah.
Like, how did you not know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You don't want feedback. You just want an ear.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And that's why I think it's always good to go to therapy, even if you think you don't need it, you know, just because it's good. Like, it's good to hear someone else's opinion, even if it's not something that you agree with. And I mean, you can always fucking look for someone else, you know, or just the simple fact that you showed up to that therapy appointment and you're like talking.
That's already like a big step.
Yeah, exactly.
Was it a man or a woman?
It was a girl. It was a woman. Yeah.
So did you feel more? Did you want a woman?
I honestly didn't mind.
Like if it was either or?
Yeah, I didn't mind. I was just like, I just want someone to hear me out. You know, like yeah. Like I want more like a professional opinion or like whatever. And so
second opinion.
Yeah. And so I pulled up and I remember when I first sat down, she was like, so how do you feel? Like, how are you feeling today? And I was like, and I just started crying. Like that was like my first, I didn't even say like what was up, like whatever.
Did she know why you were going?
No.
It was just like, Hi, I'm so and so.
Yeah.
I'm Jazmine.
I need therapy.
How you feeling? Tears.
Literally.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how it happened. And so, well, what I didn't like and why I stopped going to therapy was because, first of all, it's something like a
Yeah,
you have to pay for it. Like,
yeah. It's
regardless.
pricey, right?
Yeah, dude. It's like
150 or some shit?
Yeah, it's like 150 a
sesh.
sesh.
That's a lot.
I was paying like 125.
That's
still a lot though.
because some people go weekly.
I know, and they want you to go weekly because
Of course.
you know?
They got fucking
Yeah.
bellies.
And like I'm going like every couple months, like every
They
2
got
months.
bills to pay and
Nah.
shit. Yeah, damn.
And so,
that's the main reason why you stopped going?
that was one of the main reasons, and also because I just felt like I couldn't tell her everything in like 45 minutes.
Oh, nah.
The sessions were 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, and like I wouldn't even get to the good part when she was already like, oh, so like así ya viendo el tiempo. You
Next
know?
week, and you're like, I can't.
Yeah. I was like, sacando del bolsillo, like, bro.
Did you take Klarna?
Afterpay?
Afterpay?
Yeah. So
Damn. So, yeah. So you're cutting it short and you can't keep going like repeatedly. So
yeah.
you're not going to get the help.
Yeah. Yeah. Paré, and I was like, all right, you know what? Like, I think I got like a good clarity. Like, my head space was a lot better. Like, where I was at mentally, I was just like, I feel a lot better. And, pues ya de ahí, puro para arriba, literal. Like, I was just
good.
like, I've been feeling a lot better and whatever.
Do you use any other exercises that she gave you? Like, or did she give you any exercises to deal with like, you know, like what you went through?
Yeah. She would always tell me to journal.
Oh, okay.
Which I did at the beginning, but ahorita como que ya no mucho. But what really helped me, like, and just something that I do personally, was just like recording myself talking.
Oh, no shit.
Like, yeah, like I would just literally set my phone up and just talk to myself. Like, as crazy as that sounds, like I would just literally like spill everything, you know, because I was like, no one else needs to hear it. And like, I don't
you just
want.
need to let it out.
Yeah, I just need, like, tengo que desahogarme,
Yeah.
you know, and I don't want, como ya ese punto, I was like, I don't want anybody's opinions, like, whatever, like, pues ya oí todo lo que pude oír.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I would just like literally set my phone up and talk to myself. Like,
Do you delete them or just keep
oh yeah,
them?
I would delete them.
You wouldn't go back and like review them? Like,
Sometimes I would. Yeah, some like los buenos. No, like
the ones where you weren't crying.
Yeah,
and
where I
shit,
went
yeah.
off. But
So even that video was kind of therapeutic.
yeah, for sure. It really was.
You let it out and it's like, now the world is your therapist.
Yeah.
And they're going to give you feedback.
Yeah, you could say that. When
And
no
good
mala.
thing it was like not negative.
Yeah.
Because it could be easily on there. So
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it was an era. It was a fucking era.
Now where are you in now? Your soft girl era or read books era?
Nah, not really. I try to read books, bro, but honestly I can't stick to that.
No?
No, like
You don't have
estoy muy
hyper?
Not too hyper, but me desespero estar sentada a veces. Like, I can get into a book, you know, but I can't, like, it's not something I do consistently, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm not like, oh, I'm catching up on this book and like I'm almost finished, done with it. Not really.
No?
No.
So what do you do now to...
Yeah. I go to the gym. I started going to the gym. Yeah, I didn't go to the gym before, and I think that's like a big part. So I starting off like small, you know, like everybody. I started off at my cousin's house. I live on one side and she lives on the other side.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, so it's like I would literally walk over to her house. Y así tenía un cuartito like chiquito, and she would just. We bought like the barbells at Walmart, like a little set, and we just started going off because we were just too shy to pull up to the gym. Yeah, because
people get anxiety.
We didn't know shit, you know, like we didn't know how to start off, and I was like, I don't want to looking like I don't know what I'm doing. So we started off in her room, like little by little, and we started getting like confidence, and once we were like, all right, you know what, we got to like January, and we're like, let's get a gym membership. So we started going to a gym. Y así poco a poco, we started pulling up at 5 a.m. because that's when it was the emptiest, you know? And so to this day, I still go like early just because it's the best. Like, it's literally like you just get your workout done and the rest of your day is like smooth. Like, there's nothing that could ruin it, you know?
But I go like 3 to 4 times a week.
There you go.
To the one pretty close to here, actually. And I go in the morning. Okay. That's the best time.
No, yeah.
Because after work, you got me tripping. I'm here.
Bro, I'm not going to wait.
I'm not leaving my house when I get home. Like, ya se acabó el día. The day is done.
Yeah.
Dude. So I'd rather go in the morning. It makes me feel better throughout the day. Like I already started productive. So I'm like, all right, headspace is nice.
100%.
Yeah. What gym do you go to?
I started LA Fitness, and then I started going to the one in my school. So Southwestern College.
I heard they have a nice gym over there.
They do. It's
it's because
clean.
The
and
athletes
it's new.
use it.
Yeah, it's brand new. It's really nice.
Yeah.
And right now I'm going to the gym right here in Chula Vista.
That's where I go.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah, in the mornings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I pull up.
I like it there because everybody's there for their own thing.
For sure.
You know, like, you get like every type of person.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I'm gonna be real with you. Today was my first day going.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I got my membership because Southwestern College closed theirs because it's like the holiday.
School,
yeah. And I was just like, bro, I can't do that shit. Like and so I ended up buying my membership at the gym. And
nice.
I bought it for their like Thanksgiving, so it was like no
down payment.
No down payment. Yeah, I was like, Aquí soy, bro. Yeah. And so I bought it, and today was my first day going with my friend, and I liked it. I really liked it.
What time did you go?
I went around like eran como las 11.
Oh, it gets busy by then.
Yeah, it was busy.
The sweet spot is 6:30, 7 to like 8. Empty.
Really?
Yeah. Thursday and Fridays, those are my favorite days because they're empty. Not empty, obviously not empty, but like
more
there's
than
hardly
usual.
nobody there.
I would think that's like the busiest.
I would think so too, but no. Tuesdays is kind of a little bit busy. Wednesdays a little bit. Thursday, Friday, the best time.
That's where it's at, dude.
Yeah.
Those workouts be hitting different too.
Yeah, because I get in, don't have to wait too long. Because I go in for an hour and then I'm out.
Tunnel vision.
I just like Pan, you know. Like, Pan has a wrap. Like I'm wrapped around Pan's finger and shit. Yeah, I know you don't have that problem, but whatever.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's good though.
Yeah,
look at you thriving.
You could say.
Yeah.
You still. I mean, everybody eventually, you know, like is gonna. You're gonna keep growing, but
these are life lessons. Though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they build character.
Honestly,
toughen you up too.
No, it really did.
When's your birthday?
Valentine's Day.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
my girl's is the day after.
What?
In Aquarius.
No way. Yeah. When's yours?
Libra. Mine was the 11th of October.
Oh, nice. Happy late birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Dope and not because you only get one gift.
Yeah.
Like I'm forced to give her two because it's hers the day after.
She's like waiting on it.
Yeah, she's like, okay, she's like, that's Valentine's gift. What's my birthday gift? And I'm like, fuck.
She deserves it.
Yeah, you know, everybody, all good women do. So, damn. Have you had a man during Valentine's Day?
No.
No.
Damn. No, I've never had a boyfriend. Like a boyfriend.
Like literally, like title boyfriend.
Yeah, title boyfriend. Just
situations.
Exactly. Damn. Como que almost there, pero nunca llega. You know?
Y eso, like what? Like
no sé, bro. A lo mejor soy los muchachos que escojo, or no sé. La neta no sé. But never something
damn,
like
that's
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
Not to be rude, but you're like pretty. You're very pretty. Like
Thank
I'm surprised you don't have like a roster. You know, like
no.
Damn, maybe
I don't got time for that shit, bro. I don't got time. I can't be entertaining these people, for real.
I should tell you the kind of guests I have. They all have like dudes like around the corner and shit for them, and I'm over here like, what?
I watched a couple of your videos before I came.
Thank you.
I was like, let me get myself in this.
What'd you think?
It was good, yeah. And how do you pick your like when you're trying to see who's gonna come on the podcast? Like how do you go about it? Really?
In the beginning, it was my friends.
Okay.
Like people I know. I was like, hey, come through, come talk some shit with me. And
come
then
talk some shit with me.
And then people from Instagram, like, you know, I'm starting this. You want to come through? And then from there, I just started reaching out to like people.
Yeah.
Like God, if I like saw their Instagram to be somewhat interesting or like aesthetically pleasing, you know what I mean? Like, como que le ponen
ganas.
Ganas. I'd be like, hey, you know, like, would you want to come? And thankfully, a lot of people have been like, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but for the most part, now it's random. Like me finding you is how I would.
That's crazy. And how I was so close too. Like I would have never imagined, you know, like
because you see San Diego and San Diego's big.
No, yeah.
So it could be like you could be like in Oceanside or like you know, El Cajon, and so it's like, well, we'll see. And to find out that you're like right here,
10 minutes away, dude. Literally, that's insane, crazy.
Do you watch podcasts?
To be honest with you, not really.
No,
I don't really watch them. No, I've never.
Music girl,
yeah. Always music. Like I always have something playing
in the background or whatever.
Always, yeah.
That's dope. What do you listen to? What's your genre?
I don't have one, dude.
Everything.
I like
banda,
reggaeton. I like corridos. I like more chill music, you know, like mellow. I like house music. I like country. I like everything. Everything.
But if you had to pick one,
reggaeton.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, like Spanish music.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong.
Nah.
You can't beat it.
There's no way you're sitting still with Spanish music.
Yeah, there's no way. And if you are, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, your foot's like
yeah, we can't talk. Literally. I want to see your foot tapping or else
I was like, what are you, a fucking robot?
For real.
Yeah, Spanish music makes you wanna like
get up
and move,
for sure. No,
Are you do photography?
No,
dude, nah, bro. Your pictures are nice.
I don't, dude. I take pictures. Like I mean, wherever, like what I
Are
think
those
is
with
cool.
your phone?
With my phone.
No shit. I thought you were using a film camera.
No, dude, with my phone.
Yeah,
most of them are like on portrait. So I'll do like portrait and then like I'll take a video or something and I'll screenshot it.
Oh, the
and,
part that you want?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, now you have an eye for it. You should really get a camera.
Thank you.
Now for real, 'cause I was like, damn, this girl's into photography too. And you said that you like to edit.
Yeah, I like to edit. I've always had a thing for editing.
Do everything on your phone?
On my phone.
Damn.
Yeah.
You have a skill, girl.
Thank you, dude.
You should really
Appreciate you.
look into that.
Yeah.
Because I do photography too, and so
You taking all these?
yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
What? And usually, what is it like? Where do you take them at, or where do you pick your spots?
It just depends on what it's for.
And they usually like pick the theme, or like your
Yeah, so like any picture that you see is like kind of crazy or something. Like that was their idea.
Okay, that was their idea. Don't blame me.
It's like their idea. Or like I'll be like, hey, you want to take some pictures? And usually it's girls who've taken them before.
Yeah.
So they'll be like, oh yeah, I have an idea, and I'll be like, oh okay, cool.
Okay.
I'll work with that. And
Yeah.
So, but other than that, like I've taken like skyline pictures and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just it's like a good it's therapy.
Yeah, for sure.
You forget about everything that's happening.
Yeah.
You're not checking your phone. You're like in the moment.
You're the director.
Yeah. So
Literally.
anything that distracts me from life is something I enjoy. Like even this, like I don't have my phone on me. I'm not looking at it.
For sure.
It's good because it's like personal.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I'm taking pictures, same thing. Like I'm in my world. Nothing's bothering me.
I feel you. Yeah.
It's good to find like good hobbies and shit.
Have you ever had someone like come on the podcast and they're just on their phone, or like
No.
you've had like a bad experience?
A bad experience?
Yeah.
I think the worst experience was.
You're like, I don't want to say no.
I haven't had a bad experience, but there's been a couple of like awkward moments.
Gotcha.
Yeah. One was some girl brought a guy. It was their first date.
No way.
Yeah, like
what are you doing?
And I didn't even know that she was bringing him.
What?
Like I went, how I went and got you downstairs. Like he was just there, and I was like we got on the elevator, came up, and she still didn't even say like, "This is so and so."
Like, ni te lo introdujo.
Nothing. It was just
what?
Like,
how'd you know? Like, how'd you end up finding out that was your first date?
So when we came in, she's like, "Oh, he can wait in the living room," and I was like, "No, he cannot." Like my girl's in the other room.
He's waiting in the car, bro.
Like in the car or right here, Like, so I made him sit here, and we were talking. And then when we were done, she's like, "Oh yeah, we're about to go have dinner. It's our first date." And I was like,
"What the hell?
Why you bring him on a first date?
First and last, bro." Because
and he was just give him credit. He just sat there. He was quiet,
Okay, se portó bien el
But
niño.
that was awkward, like.
No, for sure.
We're not even gonna acknowledge that you like brought somebody.
That's crazy.
And another time, I had a guy brought a girl, and he had told me about it, so that was cool. But he like got up in the middle to go use the bathroom, and then came back, and I was like,
"Excuse you?"
Okay. So just awkward moments, but nothing like. Thankfully,
yeah,
it's my house still.
No, for sure. Yeah, it's something different, like having people over at your house.
Yeah. Always got to protect that. And I did have one like just the shit she was saying made me. It didn't sit well with me. So when she left, I saged the house because she was talking about like spirits and shit.
Oh shit!
I was like,
that energy.
Yeah, I don't need that energy.
Yeah,
and I was like,
take that shit elsewhere.
I was like, babe, where do you keep your Palo Santo or whatever? And she's like, oh, it's in the room. I was like, she wasn't here either.
Yeah,
she was out of town. So I was like, let me sage this shit.
Damn.
There were any bad vibes or anything like that?
Porque si se queda la energía, like believe it or not, like se queda la energía de la gente for sure.
That energy doesn't disappear, just transfers
for sure
from one to another. So I was like, let's get rid of that.
Yeah.
But thankfully, like never nothing bad or nobody on their phone.
That's good.
Yeah, because I think I do a good enough job where I keep the conversation going.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
They're not like bored or whatever. Yeah. I hope I'm not boring you.
No, you're not. I'm like even forgetting that you're recording.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah.
Don't even get checks because of what happened earlier. Yeah. So are you gonna are you cool off dating for now or what? It's cuff season.
I know, bro. But it's breakup season too, honestly.
También, yeah.
And it's pregnant.
Nobody wants to. Nobody wants to buy gifts and shit.
For real. Break it out before Christmas.
Yeah, like right before and be like, nah, it's not working out, girl.
But no, not really. No.
Just chilling on
dude.
your own vibe.
El que venga va a venir and period. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to, like you said, like it's when you least expect it.
Yeah, honestly.
Like when you're not even looking for it.
It sounds cliche as fuck. Like,
yeah, but.
Oh, when you least expect it. But it's facts. I mean, it's true. Yeah.
Literally.
So you're just going to do your own?
Yeah, do my own.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Did you get hit on at the gym by any chance? Not this gym. I'm saying like when you would go to the gym?
No. If anybody would come up to me, it would be like an older guy like telling me like, hey, fix this in your form or something. Yeah, like nice shit. I've never really had like a bad experience.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah.
You see these videos of like girls that are getting like disrespected.
Oh,
and shit?
dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You for sure get stared down. You know?
For sure.
Like that's one thing. No.
There's no avoiding that.
Yeah, there's no avoiding that. Like whatever. Yeah. I mean, some people catch me staring, but I'm like, oh, I don't mean it that way. Like sometimes you're just dazing off and you're like, they catch you staring.
Yeah.
But
I've had people like that I know and they're like, are you looking at me? But I'm just like in la la land, you know, like not even paying attention to my surroundings and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
So
no, yeah, but luckily never anything bad like that. No.
That's good.
Yeah.
So this guy was the only bad thing in your life so far.
So far.
You're gonna have a couple more rough.
Good and bad.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. You gotta find a silver lining.
For sure.
Yeah. Every bad situation has good to it.
Come on. Like, you just have to look at it a different way, You
what I learned from the last girl I dated was I know exactly what I don't want.
Exactly.
Like
what to look for on the first date. And I'm like,
I know what I do not want.
Yeah.
So that was like helpful with, dating after that and shit. So now you know too.
Yeah.
Stay away from soccer players.
Dude. Where'd you take your girl on the first date?
On the first date, there's this restaurant in Coronado.
Okay.
Like across, the ferry?
Yeah.
The ferry landing.
Oh, yeah.
There's like a couple restaurants there, and one of them's like real nice.
Yeah.
And so
the one like on the corner?
Yeah, it's like glass and shit.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
So I wanted to take her there. So I was like,
trying to impress?
Yeah, meet me downtown by where the ferry picks you up.
Okay.
She's like, okay, where are we going? I was like, don't trip. So we got on the ferry. I was like,
just pull up.
Yeah, don't trip. I got you. So we took the ferry to Coronado.
Oh, nice.
We went to the restaurant and they had a private event. Yeah. I didn't even make reservations or nothing. I was just like, I'm winging it. And we get there and they're like, no, sorry, we have a private event. Like, it's been rented out.
I'm part of it.
And I was like, so we just went across from it. There's like a pizza place. We had some pizza and chit chatted, and then we took the ferry back.
Okay.
That was our first date. Yeah.
You're like, te la debo, bro.
Yeah. Which is one of my boys, my compadre, actually. When I told him, he was like, "Bro, you stole that date from me," and I was like, "What?" And he's convinced that he had told me he did that before, and maybe he did, and like I forgot, but I don't remember that. So I was like, "That was my idea." He's like, "Nah, bro, that was my idea."
Like the ferry thing, or what?
Yeah, the ferry, the Coronado thing.
Okay.
But yeah, that was our first date. It was cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm gonna take you on my boat.
Yeah, and then like I think like the second date, she took me to breakfast or something.
Oh, that's good.
And she like paid. I was like, what? Daki soy?
Bro. Daki soy?
She got money.
For real.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And then ever since then, it's been, fun.
Yeah.
It's dope. We're actually getting married.
Congrats, dude.
Thank you,
Congrats.
thank you.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a huge
I never
deal.
thought I'd be one who gets married. Mm-hmm. I didn't think I'd ever find love or anything. I just never thought I'd go through that motion of like, getting a suit and saying I do and all that shit. Yeah, so it's something exciting.
Yeah. That's good, dude. That's crazy.
It was pretty cool.
That's good. I'm happy for you.
Is marriage something you want?
Yeah, for sure. I think.
Do you have like? Cause I was just talking to another guest about this. Sorry to interrupt. Where he's like, "Oh, I think women already have like an idea of what they want," and I was like, "Yeah, I think the only thing I'm missing is the guy." Is that true?
To an extent, I feel like I do have a sort of an idea of what I want, but I think once you get with that person or like with that right person, you like your ideas start. You're like
fresh.
Yeah, you go together. Like if you really like are compatible or whatever, como the more the merrier, you know? So like two good minds together, como que van a salir más buenas ideas. And like, maybe he wants things that I haven't thought of. And like, I'm like, oh damn, I want that too. You know, I just never thought of that. But
what if he's one of those guys who's like, whatever you want, like, I want zero input.
Nah.
Like no?
I'm out. I'm out,
See?
dude.
Something you probably would have not.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. And another thing too, I get the ick really quick with guys. You know, like, especially if we're like going out and just like, algo, you know, I'm really quick to like point something out, which is a bad trait of mine. You know, like
so I think nitpick, like
kind
little
of
things.
Yeah, like little things that I'm just like, like I can't do that. You know, or something.
What's like one thing that you've had an ick for?
I think like, como aparentando that you have money.
Fanfarón.
Yeah, bro. You know, like when you just try to show like that you're así como que bien, el mero mero, like you're bien verga, I'm just like, you're not. You know, like you're not.
Quick turn off.
Yeah, quick turn off. Another one when they like try, when you're in the car or something, they like try singing. Or for some, it's happened to me, bro. Like,
what if they just like singing?
That's cool, you know. But like on the first date, bro, like come on.
Yeah, that's
and they're trying to hit high notes and shit. You're like, bro,
trying to hit the falsetto.
Yeah, dude. Like, let me get your bro. I'm like, let me get your karaoke machine and do that shit on your own. Like,
not on the first date.
Yeah, like you just don't do that shit. You know, like maybe once you get comfortable with each other.
But that's how. What if he's like comfortable? He's like, damn, dude, she's such a vibe. Like,
fuck.
I think I can share my notes with her.
And they're just expecting for you to compliment them, you know?
Yeah.
That's what they want. Like,
they just want to be complimented.
Yeah, like they want you to be like, oh, dude, like you sing really good or something.
Like professionally?
Yeah, for real. And so that's why I'm just like, no, you know?
What, was it like English music when they've done it?
Yeah.
Like R&B?
Yeah, like R&B, así como que acoustic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
he's over here trying to be...
Dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man, we can't do shit no more. Everything's an ick.
It be certain shit though, not everything, just certain shit that I'm just like. Ooh.
What's a good one?
A good one?
Not an ick, but the opposite. Like, what's something that you notice you're like, okay, brownie points.
Brownie points. Que sean caballeros.
Okay.
Or like right off the bat, like if you're. Like hasta la forma que hablan, you know, like like you could tell when you talk to a person, like you could tell what type of person they are. I mean, to a certain extent, you know, you can tell like desde la primera vez que hablan, de qué están hablando, cómo hablan de sus papás, cómo hablan de la gente que quieren, like all that stuff like matters, you know.
Oh, okay.
Like
Manners
respeto, yeah,
like that,
just for them to be a respectful person, like overall. For them to be funny, if you can't make me laugh, then you're fucking out of here.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, because you know, like you want someone to be like matching your same energy.
Of course, yeah. No, like, sucks to be them.
Like nothing cares con tu carota, bro.
Yeah.
Like, or like if you go out with someone or like your family, like for them to be interactive, you know, like
oh yeah, for sure.
Like for them not to be all like
all shy.
Yeah, for sure, not no.
I used to joke, I'd be like, dude, I'm every suegra's favorite. Like you can't introduce me to parents because I'll make them fall in love with me. I'm gonna win them all bars. Yeah, I get it. That's So would you date a mama's boy? I'm only asking because I had a couple of guests that are like, no.
I don't know.
But they're a little bit older than you, so
I don't.
Because it's like either like, oh, that's cute. You respect your mom.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
You know, like, oh, that might be a good quality. And then there's women that are like, fuck no, like.
It just depends what type of mama's boy. You know, like he could be a mama's boy and he could be like como todo amor con su mamá y todo eso, pero que ella lo mantenga and like for her to be like doing shit for him that he's supposed to be doing on his own. Oh, like washing his laundry, like doing shit like that, you know? Like, nah.
Like, that's cool in high school.
Yeah, exactly.
Even then, that's pushing it.
No, yeah, for sure.
Like, as an adult and he's like, ma, mis pantalones.
Or like he expects for her to cook for him or something like that. Like, don't get me wrong, my mom still cooks for me and stuff, you know, like, and I still eat that shit, like, no doubt. But
you know how to cook?
Exactly. Okay. Yeah, like I know how to do my own shit aparte de mi mamá, you know, so
you can survive on your own.
Exactly. That's the thing.
So you want somebody who can at least do that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Would you say that last guy was a mama's boy or no?
He wasn't.
No.
He wasn't a dad's boy either. Like he was just like really like, I'm independent and I'm doing this shit on my own and I don't need anybody like that. Así, güey, como bien así como que...
Like he hates the world?
Yeah, like no sé, como...
Amargado?
In some things, you know, but...
Might have been like childhood trauma or some shit.
No, it was, for sure. Yeah, there is no doubt about that.
I have a cousin like that. He swears his mom and dad hate him. And I was like, bro, mom and dad, like... I saw you because he's younger than me. I was like, I saw you when you were a baby. What are you fucking talking about? But I remember it was bad. Like he had a kid and he's like, they'll never meet my son or daughter. Damn. I forgot what it was. And I was like, bro, you're weird. Yeah. Like you can't feel like that. Like he's like, nah, they don't love me. They'll never meet my kids. But I am not like, me cuidas a little bit. Like
yeah, see? Like no.
Childhood trauma.
Esas cosas no.
I mean, I hope you find somebody.
There's no rush. Like I said, you know, like el que venga and whatever.
Yeah.
Chilling.
Do you go out a lot or no?
Yeah, I do go out here and there. Huh?
I'm sorry, how old are you?
I'm 21.
Oh, okay. Have you been to like downtown or anything?
Yeah,
like
I've been to downtown.
You like it?
I think it gets a little ratchet.
Yes.
It definitely gets a little ratchet. Yeah.
The shit you see in downtown.
Oh, dude, yeah. Like there's definitely, you know, you're just walking y todos así como.
Yeah.
Like you're just getting stared down the whole time you're there. You're just fucking getting.
You think it's like a hate? Like they're hating or like?
Not everybody, you know, but I think like the dads that are there, como the older guys that are, you're just like, que pedo? Como,
yeah, like stop, bro.
Yeah, dude, like go home, take care of your kids, bro. Like I don't know. Like no hate. If you're a parent, you go out. I get, like you know, like everybody needs a little breather sometimes,
but like out every weekend.
Yeah,
type shit?
Like I don't know. I'm just like. I've been to like I don't know if you've been to Toro.
In downtown?
Yeah, in downtown. Yeah. I've been there a couple of times and I think I like
downstairs, right? They have like the hip hop or something. Yeah.
Yeah, usually on top they play like banda or something, and then sometimes like in the bottom they'll play it switches.
Yeah.
But there I feel like I've gotten like more of like a weird vibe from people more than any club. Yeah.
Like what?
Just like I don't know. First, siempre está bien retacado. Hasta la madre. Like, they fucking squeeze people in there like there's no tomorrow. Like, you're in there like...
limits 20, 40 is fine.
Dude, yeah. Like, it gets packed in there. But then there's other bars, like this other bar called Urban India. It's like a smaller.
Where's that by?
It's by, right where Toro's at. If you keep walking down like 2 blocks, it's on that same street, but like all the way down. Like to the right of it. And it's called Urban India. And that place is always fucking playing the slappers, bro. And yeah, no cover fee. First of all, you can't beat that.
Right there.
Yeah, bro, you got me. And they're always playing the slaps. Está bien chiquito el lugar. Bien chiquito, but se pone bien suave. Like, yeah, you should check it out.
Music is like number one.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Now, whenever I go out, I prefer to go where my boys DJing. Like, if I know they're gonna be there, like, I already know how they get down, so I'll probably show up to like their thing and shit. But yeah, music is very important.
No, for real.
It'll kill like a vibe to like a spot or some shit.
Yeah. I've considered being a DJ sometimes. Like I'm like, bro, like I could fucking play the slap.
Give me the aux.
Yeah, bro, like hand that shit over.
Pass the aux, I got it. La estás cagando.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, what are you doing? You know, like what are you like? This past weekend I went to PB with one of my cousins, and they were playing just like white music, you know, like literally white. Yeah, PB. I mean that's PB. Like I can't talk shit. But
you're not gonna go to PB and be like, pongan paso plomo.
And so I go on my phone and I type reggaeton and I put it on like the Snapchat. You know how you can like type things out, and I just hold it up to the DJ. I'm like, and so this dude, bro, goes and plays La Chona.
Oh, that's dope.
I was like, bro, and so I was like, all right, like that's not reggaeton, but go off, you know. And so he plays La Chona, and then he plays Hoy se casó el week, la cosa.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, all right, vibe. And me and my cousin were literally the only ones singing. Like, everybody in there was like...
Well, it's not their scene.
No, not their scene, you know? So I was just like...
When you go downtown, do you dress up to be downtown, or do you go, like, chill?
It depends what type of night I'm going for.
Oh, okay.
You know?
What do you mean? All right, break that. What do you mean by that?
Like, if it's, like, a chill night, like, I'm really trying to be comfortable and, like, fucking drink just vibe, you know,
like have a beer or some shit.
Yeah, then I'll just like show up in like a shirt, like kind of like this, you know, just jeans, like whatever. But then there's times where like you go for like a friend's birthday or something, and then they're all taking pictures, and then you're like, all right, well, if everybody's dressing up, like I gotta dress up a little
bit. Some heels, yeah, for sure. What I thought you meant by that was like, if I'm on the prowl. Like,
what do you mean?
On the prowl, like, you know, want to like meet somebody.
Oh, I see.
You know, like dress up. catch somebody's attention and shit.
Okay.
That's what I meant when you were like, oh, it depends. I was like, okay.
Oh,
You out here like that?
It depends.
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, there's definitely guys, that always try to like go up to you, like, hey, like, let me get you a
yeah.
drink or something like that. But
Y'all like, no.
no, literally, I'm like, oh. Sometimes I say, yeah, don't get me wrong, but I'll go with them like to the bar and I'll see them open my drink and I'll be like, okay, yeah, I'll lose them in the crowd and be like,
he's like, oh, I met my wife, and you're all like,
no, yeah,
gone with the wind.
Yeah,
that's dope, man.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you do?
Anything else I do right now? I work at a well, I already put in my 2 weeks, but
You quitting?
Yeah, I'm quitting. But I work at like a zoo aquarium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The one in
right here in Chula Vista.
Oh, the one by the freeway.
Yeah, it's called Living Coast.
Yeah,
it's like a little. It's like a.
It's for kids, right? Like, I mean, adults.
No,
go,
yeah, but it's more for kids.
Like they have like the
touch pool and
yeah. That's cool. You don't like it or what?
It was a cool job. Don't get me wrong, but right now it's just like not what I want to do. Okay. When you wake up sometimes like in the morning and you're just like this is like forced. You're just like,
I've been there. Yes.
Yeah, I'm just like, bro, this isn't what I want to do, and like I'm lucky enough to be in a position where I can be like, all right, I don't want to work, anymore, or at least there for now.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, the benefit is you live at home, so.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be like,
sure.
no, te trabajar.
Yeah. Aunque con que no esté de floja y esté ahí echada todo el día, like my mom's like, si lo vas a dejar es porque vas a empezar algo bien, like no nomás dejes cosas a la media and just leave shit like that.
Yeah. I think I quit a job once and my mom was like happy for me.
Yeah.
She's like, I didn't like the hours you were working. She's like, I'd rather you quit and like find something than doing that and you're always tired and shit like that. Yeah. Cause it was like a graveyard shift, like from 10 to 6.
Fuck, where at?
In Encinitas, and she didn't like that.
Damn.
One, it was far.
Yeah,
and then
to drive.
I would fall asleep on the way home because it was like 6 a.m. And so
that's
she was
tough,
like, yeah,
dude.
so
Graveyard
she's like,
shifts?
I don't like that. She's like, you can quit that for sure.
Yeah, and I bet your whole sleep schedule is fucked up too.
Fucked up, yeah. Because you get home. I would get home like at 6:30 or 7, and try to go to sleep when the sun's out. Like that's hard.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how to sleep a lot. Like I can go to sleep at midnight. At 5 a.m. I'm up. Naturally, I can't sleep past like 6:30 is the latest unless I'm like drunk from the night before or something.
Yeah.
But other than that, like
your body naturally just wakes up at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me
too. That shit was hard because I wouldn't get no sleep. I'm up and then back to work and then that shit sucked. So sometimes good to, especially when your family has your back, like quit that shit. And you ain't got no kids or nothing, so.
Like, what better time to do it? Like, there's nothing holding me back. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm really blessed that I'm able to do that. Because I know a lot of people, I have some coworkers that want to quit. And they're just like, I can't, because I got bills to pay. Like, there's no way that I'm quitting. Like, there's shit that I have to pay for and that. And so I'm like, I'm out.
Are you going to school?
Yeah, I'm going to school. I'm going to Southwestern College.
For what?
Right now, I'm studying marine biology.
That sounded aggressive. For what? No, I mean, for like, what are you measuring in?
As of now, marine biology.
Okay.
I'm thinking of changing my. You're like.
It's somewhere.
I'm thinking of changing my major to like finance. I'm looking more into like the business side and all that.
Okay.
But as of now, marine biology.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Because I really like sea animals and the ocean and all that. Like I'm really into that.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, before my zoo job, where I used to work at.
Is that technically the zoo? Like part of the zoo?
Well, it's a protected area, so it's a wildlife refuge, and you can go in by car, but there's a shuttle that comes out and gets you.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if cars were gonna go in there, it's just like more contamination and all that shit, like pollution and all that.
I was thinking it was like weight and it might sink or something. I don't even think about the earth.
You're being all technical. You're like, how does that work?
You ever go to like at the mall? Sometimes they got those dudes in green shirts, or they're like, "Oh, sign this petition to save like the whales."
Yeah.
Every time they would come out there, I was like, "Fuck them whales."
Fuck them whales.
Like, oh, you don't want to save a tree? Nah, fuck them tree. Like I'm always like, I even had like the ones that are like, oh, do you want to help kids, man? Fuck them kids. Yeah, my bad. That sounds.
No, you're good.
Do you plan on like transferring? What's the school of your dreams?
I don't have one.
You don't have
I don't
one?
want to go to school anymore.
That facts.
Yeah, dude, I don't. Like,
Yeah,
I
it's
really,
boring.
it's just keeping you in the system, you know? Like, te tienen como esclavo, güey. Like, there's been so many times where I'm
Take
sitting
out a
in class.
loan and fucking.
Yeah, like, I'm sitting in class and I'm just like, why the fuck am I here?
Yeah.
You know, like, and I feel like it makes me feel so left out because I'm looking around like, okay, all these kids are literally paying attention and like actually find this shit interesting. And yo acá matándome, way, like to get like a C on a class. And I'm like doing the most, you know, like putting all my time and effort into like a class. And it's just like, for me, it's like, I feel like I've always tried to do like the best that I could. And when I don't get like that A or something, even if it's like, I still pass with a C, it makes me feel guilty. You know, it makes me feel like I'm not doing good enough.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like it makes me feel like, oh, pues, like las clases de fantasma.
Trauma.
Yeah. No, for real.
Yeah.
And even though my parents have never been like super strict on me going to school, like they support anything I do. You know,
That's
like
dope.
if I'm like, hey, like I want to leave, they're like, all right, drop out. Like,
Oh,
yeah, así, güey, como
that's dope.
just because they've seen me do work, and I'm literally like falling asleep on my laptop or like, you know, doing the most. Like I'm just like, there's no reason for me to be
Yeah.
killing myself doing a homework assignment. Like,
It's boring as fuck.
yeah, you know, and it's just like, I don't know. I literally dread thinking about, going to a 4-year, you know, like, or things like that. Like, getting my master's, like, the fuck? Like, you know how people get jobs nowadays? Like, you need connections, you know, like you need people, you need to know people. Like, you need to know who you're talking to. You need to know how to talk. Like, you need to know how to greet someone, how to be respectful to them. Like, other shit that they don't teach you in school, you know? And like me, like how I said, I want to do something in business and like have my own business someday. Like, you need to know all that shit. Y eso no me lo van a enseñar en la escuela.
No.
You know, and I've learned that like from the jobs that I've had. And so I'm just like, damn. Like I had that hosting job that I told you, that really took me out of my comfort zone, and it like made me have like a lot of good social skills, you know? So
you were like front and center, like
I was
greeting people.
Like front desk. I would have to deal with people all the time, like hungry people.
With a smile.
And still be like, keep my cool, you know, through the whole shift.
Yeah.
And I can't let someone ruin my day, like if they're fucking being an asshole or whatever.
Because they're hungry.
Yeah. Like I'm a jerk too when I get hungry, you know, like everybody gets angry, yeah. But you just have to know how to manage certain people and how to talk to them, you know, and how to keep them calm, because you're like give me a sec, you know, like I'll get you a table or you can fucking dip out, like either or.
With a smile.
Yeah, with a smile, respectfully.
I have noticed that people that like start businesses like without any like work experience, that they lack that customer service, and it's like, bro, that's number one.
That's number one.
I used to do sales, and I remember I had an interview, and the guy interviewing brought in like a different manager, and he's like, hey man, around here we about our money. Like, we don't care about customer service. Money comes first. You got to get that sale. So what do you think? And I was like, well, I think good customer service is going to get you your, more sales and good customer service. And he's like, we would have kicked you out if you would have said, like if you would have agreed, we would have been like, that's it. The interview's done. And I was like, damn. But that's just how I feel. Like, if you're nice to people, like, they're going to want to like buy shit from you and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I was pretty good at selling as well.
That's good. You said you work. Go ahead.
But it was because like, I know how to talk to people.
Yeah.
Like, I know how to like relate to them and let them feel comfortable with me and shit. Yeah. So I would have people wait for me, even if I was busy. They'd be like,
"You got a line?"
Yeah, they'd be like, "We'll wait for Jonah," and then they'd be like my coworkers, "You sure we can help you out? That's cool. Don't worry." Like, they would just be standing there and doing nothing. They'd be like, "No, we'll wait."
That's how you know, bro. That's how you know.
Just because I like to be friendly to people. Mm-hmm. So it's important. So I would say you're going about it the right way.
Yeah.
So like, understand that there's more than just like books and shit.
For sure.
Yeah. What were you gonna ask me? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say you work at you told me you worked at like a car dealership, no?
I work for a for a manufacturer.
For a manufacturer.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't work with the dealerships. I work for like the corporate side of it.
Okay, but before you used to work at a dealership?
No.
No. It's always been at the corporate side of it.
Yeah,
okay.
The corporate side. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's like sales, sales, and then now where I'm at. So which helped because I have to talk to people every day. So
yeah. Damn, dude. Yeah, my brother's a car salesperson. He works at Ford.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I can see
here in National City?
No, the one at Ford. The one at Ford. The one at El Cajon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
yeah, they work a lot.
Yeah. They
make them work a lot to get us like. Yeah, I've had friends who do it. I have a friend who does it. He's like, if you don't sell, he's like, you can forget about day off. Like you gotta be there.
Yeah, and it's like you're not getting paid hourly.
No,
you know, like you're getting like
commission.
you need to sell some shit.
Yeah.
And you need to know how to sell and how to talk your shit, because if not, then you're fucking your bills aren't getting paid, bro.
Yeah. No, it's tough. Like if they've offered me
pressure.
and I'm like, I need a good work-life balance.
Yeah.
Like when I'm off work, I'm off work. Like I don't think about work. Like I have a line for work.
Yeah.
And I put it on the charger when I get home, and I'll see it the next day in the morning. I won't answer it if it's on my day off.
That's good. You know, it's good to have that balance.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even get a hold of me. One time, one of my coworkers texted me to my number, and I was like, hey,
Block.
you know, like I have the other number. She's like, oh, but you know, I'll just text you here. I was like,
damn.
but
The thing is,
the way it works is there's a reason why I have that other number.
that's crazy.
Yeah, because it's like, fuck, I don't. I've seen people make the mistake of like texting inappropriate shit to like work conversations because they like thought they were talking to their friend or something.
Oh, really?
And so I was like, damn, I never want that to happen.
Oh, yeah. That's horrible.
So I was like, get a separate line, work related only and shit.
Yeah.
It's good. I need that work life balance.
Yeah, you need it. You really do.
Time off and
Gym time, work time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it balances out. Honestly, like if I wasn't hitting the gym, like I would go crazy.
Oh, for sure.
Like my headspace would be like like foggy, you know? It would just be like
those intrusive thoughts would start taking the lead and shit.
Honestly. And I'm sure you feel the same way too, because you told me you hit the gym. Like same way. Like it just.
The only thing I would say the negative thing about it is like one, like body dysmorphia.
Oh yeah.
And
for sure.
Like I really start to believe that if I don't go, like my day shit. Like today I didn't go. I never go on Mondays. Usually my day off is Mondays, but I work today. And I feel like shit all day.
Yeah.
I was like,
like cansado. You're like dragging yourself.
I'm like, fuck, man. You should have just gone to the gym. You'd have felt better.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm hard on myself with that.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
You need an off day though. You know, like your body needs to rest.
Well, I do. I take like Saturday, Sunday, Monday off.
Okay.
And I go Tuesday through Friday.
Okay.
So, but usually those are like my days off. So not going today kind of fuck with me today. So that's the only thing like I don't like is that I let it determine how my day is going to go.
How your mood goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to like try to find a way to balance that. Like not too long ago, I took the week off and I was like, I'm not going to let it control how I feel throughout the week. Because I was giving it too much power.
Yeah.
And the only thing I found, I was like, it didn't work. Like,
your thoughts get the best of you. Yeah. Literally.
I walked by
lazy piece of shit.
I walked by a mirror being like it would just get the so I was like, fuck nah, just keep going, bro. Besides, it's good, you know. Keep the joints going, the blood flow.
For real.
That's good though, you go though.
Yeah. I'm trying, you know, it's not easy to get yourself there.
No.
Like the hardest part is getting yourself to the gym, and after that it's cake.
I told somebody that I was like, I hate going. Like I don't like going. Like I don't wake up and like I can't wait to go to the fucking gym.
For sure.
It's just once I'm there, I was like, we're here.
You're like
yeah. The mirrors in there are like deceiving. They make you look better than what you do.
You're like, damn, who's that?
Like, damn, look at that. Okay. Bounce my titties real quick. Like, all right, we're feeling good.
You should walk out of there like you're on top of the world, honestly. Yeah. That's good.
Do you do like the girly fizz, you know, like, because I don't know if you see on TikTok, like the gym girls.
Like gym rats.
Yeah, they dress a certain way, and then there's like girls who just go for like cardio or whatever, they dress one way.
Yeah.
Like, where are you at in that?
I definitely have my fits where it's like more like shorts and like a sports bra, you know?
Okay.
But then there's definitely days where I show up in like a hoodie and sweats. Like, it just depends. Like, honestly, for my girls out there too, they get me. Like, when you're like getting closer to your period,
you want to be comfy.
Oh yeah, like you don't want anybody to see you. Like you're like no one knows who I am.
Way down here.
Literally. Like you're like hoodies on, sweatpants are on, like high socks, you know, like everything, like covered. And
completely.
Yeah, and it's just like again, like you get body dysmorphia. Like you just start, your body changes, you know, like, I mean, for women, you're just always going through a cycle. So like, even if you're not on your menstruation period, like you're still going through a cycle, and there's 4 different cycles that a woman goes through in a month.
In a month?
In a month. And so
learning today.
It's crazy, dude. Yeah. Like even for you, like maybe understand like your girl a little bit better, you know, it's just like things that you like guys or other people should be aware of, because you can notice like someone's mood fluctuate like so much during a month. You know, like you're just all over the place. You're literally always going through a different phase. But
the last thing you want is a guy to be like, "Are you on your period?"
No, yeah. And so I'm just like, so yeah, that it always depends. Like it depends how I'm feeling throughout the month. Oh, okay. And if I'm feeling like, oh, you know, like I'm looking good, then I'll wear something tighter maybe, or something like whatever, something that makes me feel good. Yeah, more acá. But
let them know what the fuck is going on.
What the fuck? Who the fuck is showing up to the gym? But other than that, it's whatever I feel good in. Like whatever. Yeah. Like, you know how it's just like you wake up and you're like, I want to wear this. Yeah. Or like I'm feeling this vibe today or whatever. You know, it's just look at the Nazca. Yeah.
I don't know if I do that. I know some guys, I usually wear like just a black shirt and some shorts. But I see guys trying to put fits together. I'm like, all right, like, but to me, I'm like, I can't wear that. Like,
no, yeah.
I'm not wearing my J's to the fucking gym. Like,
oh, fuck no.
Like, I see guys do that. I'm like, nah, bro. No. I pay too much money to be wearing them to fuck them up. Because I'd be fucking up my gym shoes. So I can imagine what it would do like to my J's, you know? Yeah. I'm like, nah, you bugging, bro. Like, I would never. And I jump rope.
Oh, how is that?
I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I jump rope a lot.
That's cardio, bro. Yeah, that's fucking cardio.
I always wear like just some running shoes, but I see guys and I was like, all right, you know, but I think they're out there trying to like catch attention, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, because there's, you know, obviously pretty women at the gym, so I'm sure they're like, a ver qué cae, you know? So just like the women, like the ones who wear like the revealing outfits, I'm sure they're a part of it's like for them, but a part of it a little bit is like, yeah, you know, it was, you know, remind these guys what's popping. Yeah,
remind who I am.
Yeah.
There was a guy today at the gym. I mean, literally, like I told you, first day pulling up. No, and I was like, I mean,
you already got the gym crush.
You know, yeah.
Off the bat.
I put up with my friend because she always goes there. So I was like, hey, show me around. You know, like we hit legs, and I was like, let's see what's up. Like, show me what your workout routine, and I'll follow you, whatever. Y pues le hicimos juntas. And we go into the stretching room, and there's this guy like on the, you know, how it's like kind of like the hip thrust machine towards the end, and then it's like that boxing little area. Yeah. So he's like going right, dude. Tenía una vocinona, está retumbando, bro, like bumping, like he had a toda, bro, like.
He had like a speaker?
A speaker, bro. Like a fat, like
his
this.
Own?
Like a JBL, like those fat ones.
His own speaker?
His own speaker, bro. Bumping. Everybody was hearing his shit. And I was like, there's no way. Don't get me wrong, though. He was playing the slaps.
That would bother me because that room's quiet.
No, yeah. And like, so I was just like, damn, there's no way that they let this guy fucking bring his speaker.
Yeah. Maybe nobody complained, but
yeah. That
would annoy me because inside of that room is quiet. Uh-huh. So you can really get like in your head and
for
shit.
Sure.
Damn.
Yeah, but I was just like, damn, that's fucking funny. But yeah.
Did you see anybody you were like, oh, okay? I'm sure it's a little bit different from your school gym.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because there you got like the body, like the dudes who look like they live off that shit. So.
Oh, yeah. Southwestern, you got all the old guys fucking pulling up at 5 a.m., like all the dads and shit.
Dropped off their kids at school.
Bro. Todos los abuelitos ahí. Senior meeting.
Right?
Yeah. But nah, I didn't see any. I mean, yeah, there's people that are attractive, you know. Yeah. But then I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Yeah, like
good
he's
for
there.
You.
Yeah.
You
exist.
You're welcome to share the same air as me.
No, but it was a good time. Yeah, it was a good time today. It was chill.
Cool, man. You should really like. I'm dead serious. You really think about like pursuing your photography more.
Really?
Like I think you have like I was low-key jealous. I was like, bro, like damn, she gets down.
We should do a shoot. We should go do a shoot.
Sure. Like a little street. Have you ever done that?
No.
Like just walk around and take pictures?
No.
Damn.
I haven't done that.
I used to have a job that they would send me to like different cities.
Okay.
And I would always like make sure, I know. I would always make sure I had like a day off.
Okay.
And I'd go explore the city. Like I went in Boston, Denver.
What
was it? Santa Maria. Like I always made sure that I can get off like at a decent time to go and walk around. Okay. And just take pictures.
That's nice, dude. Yeah. No, I've never done that.
Nah, just walk around and just like
I should though.
Yeah, like with the eye catches and shit. Those ones you took in Mexico. I was impressed.
Yeah, it was super nice, bro. Fui como alrededor del Día de los Muertos.
Yeah.
So there's like a lot of like people dressed up and a lot of beautiful shit. You know, like Mexico itself is just beautiful.
Yeah.
So
especially Jalisco. Jalisco is pretty.
Yeah.
Jalisco is
beautiful.
Pretty,
yeah, it is.
I say that the best looking women are in Jalisco.
You think so?
Like Jalisco, Sinaloa, Sonora. A lot of people sleep on Sonora.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Sonora
got some beautiful women.
Yeah.
But my family's in Mexico City.
Okay. Nice.
Not so much.
Más fresones, huh?
Yeah. Like, not my taste.
Not my cup of tea.
Yeah, but Jalisco, they're known for like that. For like having like more like light skin.
Yeah. Like uno de Tejana or something like that. Like on a horse. Like when I pulled up to the rancho, this last time I was in Mexico, you could just see guys like walking around on their horse, you know? Like, and I'm just like, damn, like what a flex, bro.
What's up, Zaddy?
Yeah, that's some shit that I'm like, damn, you know? Like,
oh, yeah. That's sombrero on the cowboy boots and shit.
Black horse, you're just like...
It's cool until you have to live that lifestyle.
You think so?
For me, like, ain't no way, bro. Like, ain't no way I'm good enough to, like, milk a cow.
Bro.
And, like, you know, kill a chicken and shit like that. Nah. Because once you live here and then you're like...
It doesn't compare.
The convenience, you're like, nah, get away.
You come back kissing the floor, bro.
Yeah,
you're like, fuck.
Hot water.
My bed.
Running shower, thank you.
Yeah, you're right.
I had my grandma's house, like, back in the day used to be, like, still in the process of being, like, you know, Mexico is, like, different. Like, if you've never experienced Mexico and you go and you think you're going to get what you have here, you're not. You know, it's, like, two different worlds. And, like, there we had to shower with buckets of water. Yeah. And then we had to put like this heater thing in the water to
the
like,
little curl
the curl thing to warm it up. And the first time I was like, no, we just turn the knobs in the water. Yeah. And I'm like, nah, fam, don't work like that.
For sure.
Like, very humbling experience. So it's like interesting when you go and for the first time you're like, this is nothing like the US.
Yeah, my best friend, her name's Roxelle. We went to
shout out Roxelle.
Shout out Roxy. We went to Sinaloa like a couple of years ago when I think we were both like 15. We were very like we were pretty young, and we went out there to visit her family. So it was just me and her. We just went out there, and her family lives in a little rancho. So we pull up, and we didn't fly there, bro, or fucking drive. Like we took the bus there
from here.
No, we drove. Her family drove us to ¿dónde estábamos? Puerto Peñasco.
Okay.
Y de Puerto Peñasco agarramos un autobús que nos llevaba hasta Sinaloa, hasta donde vivía su familia. Bro, 15 hours.
15 hours.
Bus ride, bro. Ya te imaginas. No air conditioner.
I've done 16 from Mazatlan to Mexico City. That was horrible,
bro.
I had to sit next to a nun the whole time, dude.
You're like sacando el rosario?
I was like, you know, this is TMI, and I hope it's like not weird, but men's bodies function on their own sometimes.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to like a reason to.
Yeah.
And it happened to like be doing this thing, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to hell for sure. Stop. It was so uncomfortable. It's like right now, for real.
That's
like
crazy.
I'm sorry, that was too much, but it was just like I'm sitting next to a nun, like qué pena.
Like me tengo que confesar.
I know, I was like, Diosito Santo, perdóname.
Bro, what the hell?
Yeah, 15 hours, and then it's
That's
hot
crazy.
in Sinaloa.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
So no AC, 15-hour bus ride.
It's hell, dude.
That.
You gotta be built different for that shit.
Was that your first time going?
It was my first time going to Sinaloa, yeah. And so we pulled up to her ranchito, and pues todavía es bien humilde, you know? Yeah. Like you gotta pull up with that mindset. Like you can't go over here like, I'm gonna go flashy or whatever. Like,
what's your Wi-Fi?
No, literally. Like you're gonna get fucking kicked out. Shit like that. And me and Rox are like very just chill, you know? Like whatever comes with, like no somos acá de que es bien picky or whatever. So we pull up to her grandma's house, like to her little ranchito, and when we were gonna shower, like they put that out too, like the same thing like you.
Oh shit.
We were like, oh, like let's go in the shower, and they were like, pues a calentar el agua, and we're like, what? And so I know this bro with a bucket, and they had like limited water, so we were like, damn, you know. And she's like, se bañan con esa agua? They're like, pa las dos, because we would shower together, like we were fucking best friends, and no, I swear.
Hey, I'm nobody to judge.
Y para salvar la agua, güey. Yeah. You know? And so, we were like, fuck, dude, ¿qué hacemos? You know, like, we either shower with that bucket and we try to share the water, or we shower with the cold-ass water there. Dude, el agua, literal, directo de la montaña. Como bien fría.
Frozen.
Fucking frozen, bro.
Yeah.
And so I was like, fuck. Y pues con agua fría, bro. we were like
thug life,
bro. I was like, dude, it was the funniest shit ever. Like we were dying, and it was just good memories, you know, like to have now, like to look back on. But it was funny. Like,
how long were you guys there for?
We were there for like a week.
Damn, a week of that.
Yeah, we were there for a week.
Women don't shower every day, so I don't know if you do.
I do. I have to. Yeah, I have to shower because then I feel like I stink. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just humbling. So you really have to go with like a different mindset.
No,
like,
yeah, you do.
You have to understand that it's not like here. Unless you're staying like at a hotel or Airbnb. No. And when I go, I have family, so I never stay like in hotels. Like it's always with my family. So I always gotta, like the first time I took my girl, I was like, look, babe, like it's not what you think. It's a little, you know, it's a little different. She was like, okay, you know, but it's shocking for people who don't go and who don't know about that. Yeah. It's cool though. I love it.
Yeah, for sure.
I love going to Mexico.
Like you said, it humbles you.
Yeah.
It definitely does. It makes you grateful.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
When I went to Ciudad de Mexico a couple months ago with my mom.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, we went to go see El Grito.
Oh, El Grito.
Yeah, El Grito.
Oh,
yeah, dude.
Did you go to Zócalo?
We did go to Zócalo. Yeah. It was crazy.
That's the way it gets packed.
Bro, the energy there is crazy. Like it gets insane.
The way they love their like.
Oh yeah.
Like you see people here who love their country and you're like, that's cute.
It's otro pedo, bro.
Like compared to like, cause here it's like so diverse. Like there's so many of like different people here. Whereas like Mexico's like Mexicans, like all one. So they get like they
tear shit up, bro. They tear shit up. We pull up, and that was my first time ever in Ciudad de Mexico. So same thing, bro. My mom told me don't take anything flashy, take all your jewelry off, like con lo menos que te vayas, lo más sencilla, you know. And so I was like, okay, and we're pulling up to El Zócalo, so like it looks super nice. It's all decorated, and we're in a taxi, and so I put the window down and I put my phone out to record.
Oh no!
Like I take my phone out, and right when I did that, my mom snatches my phone. She's like, "Don't ever fucking do that shit."
No,
yeah, because I was over here like being all touristy, you know, like trying to be cute, taking a picture, like a video going down the street, and my mom was like, "Ni se te ocurra,
they'll
like,
snatch that shit."
Oh yeah, and the taxi driver was like, "She's right, like don't do that shit here." And so I was like, "Damn."
Especially when it's like that crowded.
Yeah,
because they can just like blend in with the crowd and your shit's gone, dude.
Yeah.
My cousins have told me like stories of them getting robbed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck. That's why I'm always like, no rings, no jewelry, nothing. Keep it real simple and shit.
No, yeah.
I tell people that are like, oh, we're gonna go. I was like, look, man, like you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But you know, why draw that attention to you and shit?
And I feel like go ahead.
Like I won't even travel with my cameras.
Oh really?
My phone is my only camera, and I want to like.
No, yeah.
I want to take my camera and take some dope pictures, but that risk of like getting ejected or something, nah, it's not worth it.
It isn't. No.
Yeah, that's what I thought when you were showing like those pictures that you post that you have. Loki stalked your shit, you know, like whatever. I was like, damn, these are dope. I was like, I can't believe she takes a camera to like some of these places. Like, I would never.
Yeah, no, just on my phone.
Skills.
I do want like a film camera though. I think those are sick. Yeah. I think those are cool.
That's how I learned.
Really?
Yeah. I used to take my uncle was a photographer. He used to do weddings in quinces.
Okay.
And so I would go and help him. And then he got comfortable with me, and he's like, he gave me a camera, and he's like, here you go, you know. So.
Damn.
And then I went to Southwestern College, and I took a black and white class.
Okay.
Actually, those two black and white ones are from that class.
No way.
Yeah. So.
Dude, these pictures that you have in here are sick.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They're like a mixture of everything on
yeah,
city,
they're fucking dope.
Some thotty shit or whatever.
They're sick.
I feel like you have a good an eye for it. I don't know if you've heard that before, so.
Yeah. Thank you. I feel like it's I don't know, like when you just see like I would hope that when people see your picture, you're just like you see a story behind it more than anything, you know? Like that's why I'm just like.
Well, they say, you know, a picture says 1,000 words. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Especially yours, like very, like your Instagram is very aesthetic. Like respect. It's very like.
Thank you.
Like, oh damn, she out here traveling, you know, like even if it's probably like the same city, but you managed to make it look like you're traveling the world. And
yeah. Thank you.
I appreciate it. As somebody who appreciates photography, like I appreciate your Instagram.
Thank you. Thank you.
I won't keep you too long though.
You're good. No worries.
No, I appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you for real.
Even coming up. Thank you for the flowers.
You're good.
The first time I get flowers.
You're welcome.
Know, my girl could never apparently.
I know she's a trip. I literally just bought him like with genuine love, like thankfulness, you know, like for real. Yeah.
Did you have fun? You have a good time?
No, yeah, I did.
Yeah?
Like I told you, like this felt so natural. And that's what I wanted. Like that's what I was looking forward to.
Oh,
you know?
okay, cool. Yeah.
I mean, you had messaged me and you were like, oh, well, we're just gonna let the conversation flow, you know? Because usually like podcasts, they do like they know like or you go over with the person like what they're gonna talk about.
Oh yeah, nah.
You know, or for more like people that are more known, I guess.
Yeah.
And like don't want like certain information out there.
Yeah.
So I was just like, like I don't know how it works. I've never, like I told you, I've never done a podcast. So I was like, I don't know how the fuck it works. Like I'm gonna just show up and fucking talk to him. Like and that was it. Vibe out.
Yeah, exactly. Just vibe out.
Literally.
See what happens and shit. Yeah. So no, but I appreciate you.
No, thank you.
You have a friend in me now.
Ciao.
If you want to come back. Yeah.
I was like, you got a photographer in me.
Yeah, for sure. So if you ever want to like come back and chit chat, you know.
Thank you.
The invite's always open.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. You want me to know your Instagram so they can follow you? Find you at the gym or something?
Find me at the gym? Yeah, my Instagram is Jazmine, Jazmin, and then Corona, like the beer, with 2 A's at the end. Look
for the little seal?
Yeah, so my profile picture is a seal just like chilling on the water.
Why a seal?
I don't know. I just feel like putting a selfie is kind of like
played out.
Like
like I'm like cliche or
something? Or just like, you know, no sé, like you would want your best profile picture, and I feel like that's too much stress for me. Like I'm just like con unas little seal, like that's literally my mood all the time.
Kind of like filter people too.
Yeah, you know, like
Jazmine, what's this? Seal? I started gordita. Never mind,
bro. But I just chose something that I felt represented me. Just
a seal.
Yeah, a seal.
Oh, because you like.
I like sea animals. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just chilling. It's a seal chilling. So it's me. Yep.
All right, then. I appreciate it. Until next time.
Have a good time.
Yeah. You looking for me, you can find me at the spot. Chopping it up with Jonah. We talking about what's hot on the block. Up in Dago, man, we bumping. Keeping it confidential. You notice how we coming, we in front. Looking for that real, better tune in and stick by. Put on for the city every time that I dip by. Getting to that gritty every time that we sit down. Promise you it's real every time that I get round. Come on. Been in the field playing.